You guys have Dunkin' Donuts there too, or no?
Do we have what?
Oh shit! What's your name? I think I recognize your voice.
This is Rena.
Oh, Rena. Did you go to Billings High? I thought we went to high school together.
I'm the oldest one that works here. Does that sound familiar?
That's her age.
Yeah. How are you? Because we might be around the same age.
50.
Oh, that's crazy. I am 48, so I'm a couple years younger than you.
A little bit.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so you needed that place in order, and you asked about donuts. No, we don't do donuts.
You guys just do ice cream?
Yeah.
Speaking of ice cream, I remember your senior year had a crazy senior prank too. That was crazy. I remember you guys.
Class of 83.
Yeah, class of 1983. You guys pulled some wild prank. It was intense. Am I wrong? Because I feel like that's true, right?
Well, 83 is when I graduated.
Yeah, exactly. I knew you were class of 83. Because I was class of 85. So I recognized that I remember your guys' class because they got so mad. Our superintendent.
I never did anything because I was a good kid.
I remember you doing things, but your whole class. You guys were responsible for some probably one of the wildest pranks I've ever seen. It was so crazy. I remember it to this day. You probably remember it too, though, right?
What was it?
You guys you went to a local farm and you put and you put a cow in front of the superintendent's office, and then also you egged the teacher's house too. That was.
That's at senior high?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember any of that.
Maybe your memory's off. Cause I was class of 85 senior high, and I definitely remember your class. Was that class of 84 maybe? Because I remember high school in the early 80s. It's crazy back in the day.
Well, that's because they finally quit peddling asses, so the kids were able to get away with a little bit more.
Yeah, no, it's crazy too, because my kids I have twins. They're a senior in high school.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a brother and sister, and they can't do anything. I don't even think they're gonna do a senior prank. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you have kids that are in high school?
I have kids. I have a second grandchild on the way.
Oh wow! I guess you probably got married and had kids earlier than I did. It's crazy though. I just recognize your voice just because I don't know. It's crazy. Billings, Montana is just a small town. I guess you recognize everyone's voice and stuff.
Well, yeah, it is pretty small. When I go places, my daughter's always like, I hate going with you, Mom, because everybody knows you. And it's like, well, honey, I've lived here for 40 years.
Yeah, also, there is that classic Billings accent. I left for a little bit because I went to college in Chicago, so I kind of lost my accent. And I worked there for some time, and I moved back a couple years ago. So my number's kind of off, but I just remember the town. I remember everyone being so nice, because it's weird if you go to other places, you see that people aren't quite as hospitable as we are here in Billings, Montana.
Oh, yeah, it makes a big difference. But when you're kind of a little town, you know, you're just a friendlier person.
Yeah, just because people...
You know everybody.
Yeah, also, like, it's crazy. If you ever go to the East Coast there, people are just, like, incredibly rude, man. Like, I don't know, it's hard to comprehend that people could not have time for other people, kind of like... Here in Billings, Montana, everyone has time for one another. It's just a nice town that way.
Yeah, at least for the most part.
Yeah, there's some kids that I know that stiff paint and stuff outside of 7-Eleven. Kids here are pretty nice. Everyone knows each other. We've known each other all for a long time. It's a friendly town. I think it's a friendly community. Don't you think so?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you wanted to order a cake with you today?
Oh yeah, I love a cake. Do you guys have ice cream cake? I love ice cream cake. You know, I can eat that all day, but my wife doesn't like when I put on a belly. So anyway, this is for my kid's 18th birthday party.
Okay. And when is it?
My twins. It's November 16th.
16th. So.
Monday.
Okay.
Yes, I told you I had twins. one girl, one boy. And the boy really likes bowling, so we're trying to have a bowling themed cake, and my daughter likes it too. So it's just.
Well, I guess that helps, doesn't it? Let me look and see if I have any more.
Oh yeah, just take all the time you need, because I have patience. I'm from Billings, Montana.
Alright, so I know I had bowling. Let's see if I still do. So none of bowling deckle pads?
Yeah, sorry, can you say that again? Got some background noise.
I have a bowling deckle pad. How big of a cake are you going to need?
Medium size, you have one that's not too big, but not too small. I'm sorry, this is my first time buying a cake ever before, because usually we make them ourselves, but my wife is ill, so I gotta kind of buy one from Baskin Robbins.
So I have one that is, how many people do you have, sir?
I have 4 kids, so if it's 6 of us, how much would a total of 6 people? But I could invite my parents over. So I could have 8 people.
The next size up is 4 by 8. It'll serve between 8 and 12 people.
No, I'd probably go 4 by 8 because we're very healthy eaters here in Billings, Montana. Yeah, I don't know. Do you try and eat healthy? Because I know you work at Baskin Robbins. It must be tempting.
I love my job.
Oh no, totally. It's probably the best job ever. You probably don't even feel like you've worked at all because it's just you're around food and young kids all day. It's just probably a great experience, I would imagine.
I would have to say that the young kids are probably the hardest part of my job.
Oh yeah, because you know how crazy they get when they're at that age.
Oh yeah, and they all think that they're entitled and.
Yeah. Oh no, totally. How old are your grandkids?
How old? Well, my grandson is 6.
Oh wow, so they're right at that crazy age where they're just like bouncing off walls and stuff. You know, they just get that urge to just kind of act all crazy and stuff. You get that?
Well, he's a pretty good kid. He's in the 1st grade, I guess, that he, has his moments, but they all do.
Yeah, they all do. That's an excellent point. Oh no, so with you would probably you'd probably say that. Like, I wonder what it's like being a grandparent. How much of a role do you have in raising the kid, or do you just let your daughter take care of it?
Well, I do. When she had him, she actually lived with me.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I get him, they live here in town, they live out in Lockwood, so I see him quite a bit. Not as much as I'd like, but...
Yeah. So you try and visit him like once a week or twice a week or just a couple times?
Well, I usually get him about every other weekend, so I'll come out and spend the night with Grandma.
Yeah, that must be fun.
It's harder now that school has started,
Yeah, I know exactly what it's like, because you used to have more family time before school started.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So your grandkids must love spending the weekend with you. That must be a lot of fun. Like, how do you guys hang out? Do you just like watch TV together or something?
With my grandson?
Yeah,
Yeah, we watch TV. I get to watch stupid shows that he wants to watch.
Yeah, what shows are they into at that age?
He's into Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon?
Yeah.
It was crazy. My oldest son, he used to love Pokemon when he was growing up. It was just like a phase, because it's been around forever, so they just love that stuff around here. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just...
Yeah, it kind of cycles around. Ninja Turtles, too.
Oh, yeah, did he ever collect cards?
Mine has collected cards. Graydon's actually got cards that his uncle gave him, but I think he's back.
Yeah, because does he do Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, or is he...
I typed in via the Billings, Montana, and I found the woman who collected from Billings, Montana.
That's her name, Rhea?
Yeah.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a little bit more complex, I would say.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
More adult-wise. Except for I don't consider any of them adult-wise. My sister watches that stuff, so I don't get it, but...
yeah, I'm really, it's crazy you say it because I'm really interested in TV shows. I really love the show. You ever watch the show My Little Pony? It's a fascinating show. Like, at first you think it's just for kids, but as a 48-year-old male, I think it really speaks to me. I feel like I am the target audience.
I really can't say, into like the cop shows and stuff, but...
Yeah, the story is wild. Just give it a chance. I'm telling you, just watch it one time. Do you have a computer? Because if you're on a computer, it's easy to find. And I got my PC, and I always run it. It's a pretty clever show.
We'll have to see. My sister used to watch that kind of stuff too. So maybe that's why I won't, is because my sister does.
Just give it a chance. Honestly, if you do anything for me, just make sure you check out at least one episode of My Little Pony. Like, if you watch one, you're gonna have to watch them all. It's just the way it is.
Okay, so back to your because I'm here by myself, so I can't spend my day on the phone.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to take up too much of your time. It's just.
That's fine.
It's just a Midwestern thing. We used to like to talk a little bit.
Can I get your name?
Barry, my cockner.
Spell the last name.
MCCOC. You got that? INER. It's an unusual last name. I'm Irish, so it's just happens to be my last name. I don't know. I can't really do anything about it, but people always tease me when I was young. They tell me I love cock. I didn't. It was just one of those things that I handled. You gotta handle that stuff, right? Like, did anyone ever make fun of you for your name?
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked that. We kind of have that vibe with people who got made fun of for our names. It's just a part of life, I guess. Don't you think so? Yeah. I don't know. People can be kind of cruel, I think, but luckily we live in Billings, Montana, where it's nicer than it is because when I moved around to Chicago and then eventually to the East Coast, people were a lot ruder to me because of my name. Like, no one here was that bad by comparison.
Okay, now you need to tell me for sure that this is not a prank because I don't want to have to go to the trouble of making this.
Oh no, this is not a prank. I'm not a fan of prank calls. Like, if I was a prank caller, I'd probably call you a cunt, but I'm not a prank caller, so I wouldn't call you a cunt. Yeah, anyway, the order's on, right? We're good.
Do you want white or chocolate cake?
Chocolate, because afterwards we're gonna have a golden shower. It's just kind of to make sure it's an event. You can't have a birthday at my house without there being a golden shower, or at least a bukkake party or something like that. Because I usually get a rim job, but since my wife is ill, I don't know if I'll be able to get one.
This whole order sounds like it's just a prank.
No, what would make you think that, bitch?
If you would call the owner of the store, and give the order to him, I'll make sure I make the order. But when you talk to me the way you're talking to me now...
I didn't say anything rude at all.